Hello, Narnach here. Welcome to Path of Exile Prophecy League. We are gonna play a hardcore Frost Shadow. Gonna use the new skills Frostbolt and Vortex, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So, hardcore prophecy. Bring silver coins to Navali in town, and she will tell your future. Complete these prophecies for valuable rewards. So let's do exactly that.
A simple job, I was told. Silence a big mouth, get a big pay, and no one is going to be the wiser. Tidy, except for one little.
Let's get started.
I would have.
And we are live.
Yeah, nothing like a brisk dip to start the day. Now what?
So, first bit is gonna be just improvising. Get a Viper Strike, sure. Anyway, still have my do not pick up anything set up from the face breakers previously. Auto equip, yes. This is gonna be rather useful. As always, just follow the coastline. Maybe pick off one or two mobs or knock over a barrel or two. But besides that, really, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we're just gonna continue. Is it me, or does Viper Strike have a new sound effect? And you actually hear the Viper Strike attack hitting, which I don't think it did before. On the other hand, they now have a new sound engine in the game. That's one of the major improvements with 2.0. New asset loading system, so all the graphics and also the sound, it's all loaded in the background on demand rather than up front before loading an area. And Navali.
Is it choice that carries you here, or is it fate? I see a need in you. A need to peer into your future. A need to follow the right path. But your future has already been cast. So open your mind and embrace it. Long ago, my people called me a Hatungo. A wise woman. Now they call me a revenant. But it is not my fate to return to the Mother of Death just yet. For now I stand with one foot in this world, and the other foot in the realm of the dead. I'm an inquirer of the living, and an interpreter of death. I sense you have questions. For a gift of silver, I will answer them. But you seek more than answers. Riches, power. These I can also provide, in a way. All you have to do is join me. Heed my words, but walk your path. The future is mine to tell, but yours to claim. It is time to fulfill your prophecy.
It is time to fulfill your prophecy indeed. So I'm gonna turn up the dialogue sound volume a little bit. So if she has more to say, it will be a bit closer.
I traveled here through death's darkened halls, walking the paths of the remembered. I am but a memory of the woman I was. A memory treasured and sustained by the Mother of Death. I awoke in the halls of death, with the life I once led little more than a dream half remembered. Yama the White, my furry companion, stood before me with the seeing stone he holds now. Both were given a hair of Hinekora's dark knowledge, but each serves a separate purpose. The seeing stone drags me deep into its core, where every instant into eternity is known all at once, like limitless rings on a tree trunk. Yama, like a torch in the mist, guides me back from the stone's infinite visions.
And the last one.
Hinekora, my mother of death, is not the only god, Exile. The Karui are watched over by many. Namahu lends us fire, which illuminates the path. Tafor gives us the trees and birds that line the path, so that we may enjoy beauty and peace. Tukohama provides us with weapons and knowledge of war, which lets us walk the path safely. And in the final days of this world, Kitava, whose hunger knows no bounds, will take it all away.
Bit more insight into the Karubi background. Let's see. Do we have any prophecies? No, we don't. But so the achievements and challenges screen now also has a prophecies tab, which is gonna fit up to 7 prophecies.
The stone is silent. Please come back later.
So we need to find silver coins to give to Navali, and once we do that, she's gonna be happy and give us a prophecy.
Fine work with Hillock. Where'd you learn to fight like that?
Interesting. So we don't get Frostbolt as a starting skill. Maybe we have a chat with Nessa, see if we can buy it from her. Fireball, Spark, Freezing Pulse. Frostbolts! Oh yeah! That is gonna be our jam. So, oh, we also picked up an armor. No, we don't want that one. Let's see, can we buy a simple wand from you? Extra spell damage, 10%. 15 extra mana is gonna be rather significant this early. So let's go for that. We start out with a wand then. So, Frostbolt is gonna be our main attack. For now I'll keep default as a fallback. We're gonna have a check it out. Sell all the things we don't need in order to get some early items. Freezing Pulse. Might as well socket it as a fallback. You know what? Do it like that. And then we put this in, that in, that in. We keep going also. Okay, so Navali wants silver coins. Roughly 1 monster every area will drop one.
Slaughterhouse. Yes, that's what this place smells like.
Oh wow, Frostbolt really is slow moving. It's a bit ball lightningy. This really doesn't need a slow projectile to help with positioning. I like it. So I actually have to hit. Alternatively, now we still have a freezing pulse with us. So. Last one. So, prophecy with the silver coin that drops roughly from 1 monster every area. And that's basically just based on drop rates, just average drop rates. It's the I think it's
not being dead yet.
I think the devs mentioned that it was a similar mechanic as they used to determine talismans in areas and things like that. So it's just chance based. You might find 0, you might find 2. On average it's gonna be 1. So it rewards you for just killing as many monsters as you encounter. Which is gonna be okay. And that is a silver coin that just dropped. So my loot filter has been updated to always show silver coin currency and to actually show it a bit larger. So there we have our first one. So and it also the purple beam from the sky that comes down is pretty good for indicating that something special just happened. Got a suspicion that I'm not really gonna need Freezing Pulse. Frostbolt is actually pretty cool. Oh, second wand. Might as well just dual wand it until we get a proper shield. Frostbolt just upgraded. 10 to 15. I think I'm gonna be very happy once I find an extra mana flask. Just to have a bit of a backup. Also, lady with the firestorm. We're gonna be up here somewhere. Let's pay her a visit. Yeah, you there, Fire Fury. Also, stop raining down on me. The fact that Frostbolt pierces and has a bit of a ball lightning-y type of feel to it makes it actually a pretty nice skill. I really like it so far. Also, it's not too bad to just rapidly cast these.
I'm impressed by how much this place wants me dead.
So, the theory crafting episode, the episode 0 for this series already indicated my my plans for how I'm gonna go with the skill tree, so I'm not gonna go too much into the choices there. It's only where I will deviate from my initial theory craft is when I will start speaking up, because it's all based on insight that I develop as I play with the skill. Okay, waypoint here. I'm actually gonna have a chat with a Navali and hand her the first coin and see what happens. Ooh, purple exclamation mark. I like it. Seek prophecy.
Blue tendrils entangle and change. All that remains is gold.
Very cryptic. You will use an orb of transmutation on an item and it will grant extra mods. That is pretty cool. So, let's fulfill this prophecy, shall we?
Blue tendrils entangle and change. All that remains is gold.
I really like this. So indeed, I enchanted it to become blue, and it actually became yellow instead. That is so freaking cool. Also, Frostbolt is gonna go in, and Freezing Pulse is gonna go out. I no longer care about Frostbolt. We'll just put away with all the other things. And we actually have quite a bunch of wisdom. Is it useful? 3 to get one of those. That's not good. Belts. Let's actually get ourselves an energy shield belt, and then that's it. We keep going. So early game is always, well, it's pretty chill. And I really like in the Prophecy League that it is not as difficult due to the Perendus mobs or the Talisman mobs that the previous 2 leagues had. Here you have a bit more control over the difficulty that you encounter, which is it's a nice change of pace. So I think this is going to be a bit more laid back. Ooh, medium mana. I definitely approve. Simple rope. Okay, sure. We're almost at the point where we can one-hit elementals. Most zombies we can actually one-hit.
Low on mana.
Oh. New mana flask still needs to charge up a little bit. Probably should shoot less, since I don't really need to. But it's just so fun to watch those orbs go and kill. Also, the range on these things is pretty nice. Oh, are we there already? Let's look at all these orbs go and kill stuff. This is definitely a viable early game skill, and it really has reach. Hello there, Hillrake. You use ice? I use ice. Let's be buddies. Just kidding. I'm gonna kill you. And take all your loot. Boom. Bye bye, Hillrake. Medium life, coral ring. Just keep in mind I'm completely not paying too much attention to items. Oh, a bit of extra life, mana. This is gonna be an upgrade. Okay. Rusted spike. Oh, and of course a life flask. Ooh, coral amulet. Extra life regen this early is pretty nice. But 33 DPS. Ah, we got 1 to 5 lightning to spells. Plus 1 level to cold. That is pretty nice though. The extra level this early. I think that prophecy really upped our damage. And the nice thing is, once we get back to town, we can claim our Quicksilver flask and zip about a bit faster. Okay, so 10% increase the spell damage. They both do that. This one gives 5 energy shields, this one gives casting speed and mana. For now I'm actually gonna remain dual wand. At some point we'll switch to a shield, but this early it really doesn't matter all that much. 5 energy shield is... technically it's a 10% increase, but really it's not that much. What I noticed from playtesting a high level version of this build, obviously not using the new skills, but I used some substitutes. This build actually, because of the frost, it's relatively safe. Because frozen things don't actually hurt you. So if we sell all these 3 flasks, we get a medium one in return, which is pretty nice. And for now, we'll actually just sell things roughly as they are. Hello there, Bestel. Tarkly. Got anything to offer? Maybe some running boots. That would be nice. But the movement speed on boots is a nice way to start the game. Nope. Yeah. Let's keep going. So the goal is to reach at least the caverns. Just make it past Aroa land. And after that, we'll see. Of course, we spent a little bit of time on the dialogues of Navali. Just getting to know her for a little bit and doing our first prophecy. So a bit slower to get started than if this were, say, the second video of the league. But hey, I like to pay a little bit of attention to new lore, new voiceovers. I really like actually that Navali has voice acting. Let's see, energy shield. No, actually, let's not pick up that one. Let's stay with energy shield and evasion. Oh, hello there, who's back? Hey, stop charging me, you bugger. Okay. And we'll just give you frostbolts to the face. Life, don't care. Yeah. Still don't care. Let's keep going. Just look at these Frostbolts go. The fact that they are slow moving projectiles means you can actually just shoot them and travel along with them, and you roughly go at the same pace as the actual Frostbolt. Oh, also, that's a coral ring I want to equip. Free life is free life, right? So I shot these orbs to kill that pack, but I'm also completely wiping the first mobs that were standing. And of course the zombies are a bit slow to get up. Therefore they got missed. But this definitely has potential I hadn't even thought about. So later on, once you get Vortex, Vortex is gonna cast
I live a little bit more.
either at your location, but if there is a Frostbolt in the air, it's gonna spawn at the location of the Frostbolt. So what I can foresee happening is just shooting a Frostbolt and then running along with it and just casting a Vortex every once in a while, and it might actually just mow down multiple packs, like 3 or 4 packs, as long as they are roughly in a line. And we got all 3. Good. Also, this is a new feature. You can now click the exclamation point to directly go to the quest in the quest log. A very nice feature. And I think this ties back because eventually there's going to be prophecies that affect the actual levels that you play. So that way, if a prophecy triggers, it will generate a local quest with an exclamation point next to it. Probably a purple one, given the trend so far. That all the cool new things get a purple thing. So there's no point in upgrading to the Vine Circlet actually, because we have more life from what we have now. So this is eventually going to be an energy shield evasion build, but early on I'm playing it as mostly life with energy shield where possible, but I'm going to rely on the life. I'm going to pick up life regen, and it's not until Cruel, I think, where we slowly start focusing more on energy shield. And once we have a solid basis for energy shield, we're actually gonna advance and drop some of the life nodes and really reinforce the energy shield. So let's sell some things. Okay. Hello there, Tarkly. What do we get? Bear Trap, Orb of Storms, Riposte, and Contagion. The fact that you give me Orb of Storms, does it mean that you have a Frost Orb for sale? Or not? Yes, Frost Bomb. So, Frost Bomb is going to be one of our main skills. And for now, do we have a... No, nothing else is actually interesting. So Frostbomb is gonna go over here. And for now we keep it on the right mouse. And you know what, we'll actually call it an episode here. So this is the first episode in a new series, so I would appreciate if you enjoyed it all the way up to here, if you would hit the like button and possibly the subscribe button on the channel if you haven't done so already. Really helps out with getting the episodes found, especially this early in a new league. So I'm gonna stop recording and upload this video to YouTube ASAP, and I'm gonna continue. This launch weekend, the plan is to record about a dozen videos and also launch them during the weekend. So you will have plenty of things to watch. So with that, I'm gonna leave you for now, but I won't be gone for too long. See you in the next episode.